What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to DJ The Realest Podcast, y'all. We are back with another video, y'all. Look here, it's gonna be a serious eye-opener topic today, y'all. We are talking about today's topic is speed bumps. I know a lot of y'all probably trying to figure out what does it mean speed bumps. What you doing, break a car, skirt, slow down? I will give y'all full details into that. But look here, if y'all new to this channel, make sure y'all subscribe to it. This is a very freshly brand new channel, y'all. And y'all know I brought today's guest, which is back my wife again.
I'm back. It's your girl Sarah. You can't get rid of me.
Can't get rid of it, y'all. But look here, man, we just sit up and sipping on a little wine. We're gonna give y'all a nice little breakthrough topic about speed bumps. We're gonna bring it to you. Okay, so let's get into it, y'all. So, like I said, we talking about speed bumps.
What is speed bumps?
Speed
what the
bumps.
hell are you talking about?
That means it's okay to slow down if you come into a designated stop in your life.
I'm gonna take a drink to that one.
Yes, we're gonna both take a drink to that. Don't taste too bad, but look here. The word speed bump, man, look. It's okay, you're gonna come into some times in your life where you're doing something very good with your life and then all of a sudden it crashes. You gotta be prepared for speed bumps because if you're doing something real, like if you do something real significant, positive for yourself, it's gonna crash. Those speed bumps come. If you know how to handle a speed bump, you are able to success anything in life better for yourself. And a lot of people today are not prepared for speed bumps. And that's the reason why when it crashes, it creates domestic violence in families, child support, marriages breaks up, divorces, you know, home failure, bank closures and stuff like that. Everything fails because you're not prepared for it, which means you always gotta have a backup plan when you're doing something successful in your career and life. It doesn't necessarily have to mean it has to be a successful life. It can mean a 9-to-5 life. You see what I'm saying? Or have a job life. It can mean you're just not bringing a brand new baby into the world. It can mean you're just not having a brand new relationship. You have to be prepared for speed bumps because speed bumps come worse than haters. You see what I'm saying? Life is not created on doing things absolutely perfect the whole entire time. We were just having a conversation last night. We've been together for now 12 years. So we were just having a conversation like, boy, it was a lot of struggle back then. How did we get through it? Because we knew how to handle a speed bump. Right. You have to be prepared for that. A lot of people that's living life, that is already doing things real good and they already being successful in life, making a lot of money, they got businesses open, they happy, they buy nice clothing. Well, the thing is, if you got a faith to be rich, you're actually broke, okay? But if you are rich, you really are broke, you're just able to afford it. Right. Which means you're not prepared yourself for a freaking speed bump.
Well, would you consider yourself prepared and ready?
I consider myself prepared and ready because I look at danger and I look at negativity before I look at positive. See, my positive is me thanking the Lord every single morning when I wake up. That's the most positive thing you can have in career and life, is waking up. If you wake up, you are able to do anything you want in life. You are able to create anything you want to create in life, okay? Nobody can stop you from doing it because you woke up. If I'm walking, I'm talking, I'm breathing, I am able to do whatever. You need to be prepared for the negativity things in life because those are the ones that can eat up the most smartest person, the most positive person, the most highly respected person in the world because you're not prepared for a speed bump. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you are prepared for a speed bump, you are able to surpass anything in life. Okay? It's some celebrities, there are some people that did not make it and now they're trying to make it. A speed bump can also last from when you being a child up until you actually an elderly. You see what I'm saying? A speed bump can carry you all the way to you're 50 years old because you got an unpaid mortgage, an unpaid debt, and that hurts you. So which means they come for you when you make more money in life and choices.
I feel like COVID is a speed bump.
COVID is a speed bump for 1.7 billion people that's around the world.
Around the world.
Not for just a person that just want to hear this topic, what I'm talking about.
Right.
Now, COVID is a speed bump for 1.7 billion people that's around the world. Could be more people. Let's just say it's billions and billions of people around this world. And right now, the reason why CNN and the news is covering COVID-19 today is because the world itself wasn't ready for a speed bump.
Right.
And now we got this speed bump. How do we get over it? You see what I'm saying? We were so lazy. We were so dependable on what we was doing in life. Stop depending on money. Stop depending on jobs. Stop depending on careers.
Yes.
Stop depending on I'm able to friends. Stop family. Stop depending on that. Stop depending on the fact I'm able to walk in my home and have a bed to sleep on, have a TV to watch. That comes and goes. You have to be able to know how to handle that because when you run through that speed bump, it's gone in a second.
Right.
And if you don't know how to manage to get that back, you in trouble because you was too comfortable. You see what I'm saying? You let the bread sit in the oven for too long and now it's burning, but you didn't smell it.
Right.
Smell it before it start burning. That's what you do. Be smart about your situations in life.
I agree. But you also gotta think about each other too, your spouse. I mean, we're a road bump too. Like, if something happens to me, if something happens to you.
Right. Your spouse, in your relationship, your marriages, if I go down, she goes down. If I'm feeling some type of way, she's feeling some type of way. When you hurt, I hurt because that's a speed bump. Something ain't right. And a lot of times, some people don't look at that. They leave them right behind. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I'm in a relationship, but I'm feeling happy. She feeling bad. But you know what? I'm still gonna step out. But what you don't realize is when you step back in, you're right back in that speed bump.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You got to face your fears when you come back. It's never gonna leave. You get what I'm saying? It's never gonna leave. We wasn't designed in this world, y'all, to be extremely happy. We just wasn't.
Right. We were.
We wasn't because you know you gotta have a definition of why am I so mad. If you can solve a definition of yourself why you so mad, and you're able to go across any speed bump. You just gotta be prepared for certain situations that happen like that. I've seen a lot of people that do a lot of showing out. Don't just because you're rich, don't put yourself in debt, which means you're creating a speed bump.
Right.
See what I'm saying? If he give it to you, he gave it to you to see if you can actually handle that. Some people don't.
Well, I think also too, I think a good thing is to invest. Like invest in yourself, but also invest in other things to keep the money flowing, to keep everything going, to keep your life going.
Right. But the thing with me is when you invest in other things, that's what we was taught, right?
Right.
In school. Okay, 12 years of schooling, not college. Okay, we'll get to college in a minute, but 12 years of schooling was really bullshit. Okay, we was taught to create to keep the others rich. We wasn't taught to create to keep ourselves for being rich. You get what I'm saying? So my thing is, I'm more forward into investing to myself so I can have people that is out in the world saying, man, I want to invest in his company. You get what I'm saying? If I invest in you for 40 years, what does that leave me? That leads me through trials of speed bumps.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because if something happened with your business that I felt that I could run better, I have to go through that speed bump with this billionaire. You get what I'm saying? When he go down, I go down. Investments into somebody else's success in business is a relationship. If you go down, I go down. It's in a relationship. If you unhappy, I leave the house, I gotta come back in and face my fears, which means I'm still unhappy with you.
Right, so like basically you're saying like if I invest in Walmart goes down, I go down.
You go down because you didn't put full investment into you, because that's what we was taught in school for 12 years. Right. That's what you're taught. So when you get into college, let me tell you something about college, man. College is an opportunity for you to think about yourself. You got there yourself on college, okay? College is not, to me, it's not made for, oh, we're gonna talk about law firms. We're gonna talk to you how to become this person. We're gonna talk to you about how to become that person.
Right.
Or you gotta look at it like this, I wanna be a lawyer, I wanna be a judge. You are investing in yourself in college. You're not investing in what they taught you in high school. You are investing in yourself in college. You are going to school for so many hours to become a lawyer. You're not becoming no one else. You're becoming what you wanted to be. But the reason why you didn't finish it is because you didn't know how to prepare yourself for a speed bump. Which means, damn, my old college tuition, I can't finish school because we had a baby, or my lights got cut off, or my mom and dad, they got sick and I had to go back. You didn't prepare yourself. You see what I'm saying? You have to have those thoughts in your mind, because everything that's so easy in the world to do, it comes with a speed bump. I don't give a damn what it is. Anything that is real easy to do, it comes with a speed bump. Man, I bought a $600 train set track for my kids, but I built it in 30 minutes, and it's working fine, y'all. It works so beautiful. But the day I want to show this off to my cousins and friends, check this out, y'all. That's the day it doesn't work. You're embarrassed. You ever bought a brand new car and you want to show off your music, and you put $1,000 into those speakers, right? And everybody say, man, let me hear that sucker, man. Let me see what it sounds like. And you cut it on, and you like, man, it was just working yesterday, because you wasn't prepared for speed bumps.
And we've seen that a lot.
You wasn't prepared for a speed bump.
And it makes you uncomfortable. You're like, well, the bike is nice, or the car is nice, or the toy is nice, or the house is nice. You know?
You wasn't prepared for that speed bump. You just wasn't prepared for it. Just like this YouTube channel. This channel can blow up tomorrow, right? And if it do blow up, can I say I'm fully ready for it? I can't.
You can't.
I can't. Right. This YouTube channel that I'm on right now, DJ The Realist, has not touched the millions of people that I wanted to touch yet.
But if it
do touch millions, and they come at me with certain comments and they ask me questions, and I don't know how to prepare to ask those people back that, I wasn't ready for a speed bump.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So my thing is, y'all, take your time in success. Don't rush it. You see what I'm saying? Don't rush success. Stay in line, okay? That building that you gotta go inside of, it holds 500 million people. You're just 3 people ahead of people. You see what I'm saying? There's 3 people that's ahead of you, and you got room to go in.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Only 40 people walked in. This facility holds 500 people, 500 million people. There's 3 people in line in front of you. Hold on, wait.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? When you get there, you get there. Read a book, man. Take your time. You ever seen when people wait on airplanes and your flight has been delayed, and the first thing they do is read a book. They educate themselves. They wait because you know what? I know when I get on this plane and I get to this country I need to go to, it's gonna be all worth the wait because I waited. But if I get in a rush and say, oh, what the hell with this stuff, I'll just catch a cab and go to New York City.
Right. Because we get impatient.
You get impatient.
Yes.
Impatiently is not the key of trying to get over a speed bump.
Right.
Impatient is the key to success. Okay, be impatient, not impatiently. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You just get nervous and you like, I don't want to do this no more.
But I think also it's like a human thing, because it even says in the Bible, you know, God quoted it, it's not on your timing, it's on my timing. So be patient.
Right.
You know? So I think it's just like a human thing. Like we just get really impatient to where we just want to rush everything, rush every process because it's not moving on our timing like we wanted to do.
Right. But let me ask you a question though. We're 2 different people, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's take a break, y'all. Okay, we'll sip to that.
We'll sip to that.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Since we are built to be 2 different people, right? Your brain is really not my brain, but our brains are the same because we're married. But our brains are not the same when we do 2 different successes. What is your definition of speed bump?
What's my definition of speed bump?
Not my definition. Your definition.
My definition of speed bump is, like I said, being patient and things not going our way when we want it to. So like say if I want my dream is to have that big house and I want it now. So what is a human gonna do? We're gonna try anything we can to try to get us in that house, but it ain't time for me to be in that house. It's just not time.
Right.
So I'm rushing the process. I'm just rushing and rushing and rushing and rushing. When God is saying slow down, I feel like God tells me slow down, be patient, and wait for it, because maybe that house is not for you. Maybe it's another house that's gonna be for you.
Right.
Maybe that relationship is not for you, but it's gonna be another relationship that's for you. Maybe that job is not for you, it's gonna be another job that's for you. So sometimes we rush ourselves into a situation when that situation is not for us. That situation never was for us. It's like getting in a bad relationship and you're like, God, I thought that relationship was for me. No, you rushed yourself in that situation. So I made you go through that situation. What I really wanted you to do is go right where that was where I needed you to go. But if you would have been patient and slowed down, you would have seen that from the get-go.
All right. See, that's a definition from a woman, right?
Right.
A lot of that you just said was bullshit.
No, that's not.
That's not coming from me.
Well, that's my definition of slow down.
That's not coming from me because you're not understanding what I'm saying. That's coming from other people that's gonna hear you speak. You see what I'm saying? And the reason why it's bullshit from other people is because they don't want to hear you say that.
They don't want to hear that, of course.
No,
but that's all about the road, the speed bump that you're talking about.
Right. But you're not listening to what I'm saying. They don't want to hear you say that. See, women don't want to hear you say that. Us men can care less what you just said. The women don't want to hear you say that.
But that's the women's
because women, there you go. Now you on track. Now you on DJ The Realest podcast. Now you on track. Now you seeing what the heck we talking about here now, right? You see what I'm saying? Women don't want to hear women talk positive stuff that you're speaking right now. We just want to be in charge. That's what they think. We just want to have it all. I want to have a Birkin bag. I want to have this now. I want to have this now. I want to have that. Why you want to own the Birkin bag?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? A lot of women ain't gonna never basically disrespect they careers. You gotta disrespect shit before you can have shit. It's got to come down to a point to where it ain't gonna happen right now. I can go buy it, but I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it now. I have to be prepared. When I'm more prepared, I'm able to own this shit, not just go buy it. That's the problem.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's the problem with success and speed bumps. A lot of folks skip over that shit. And when you was told, hey, it should have been done this way, it's too late.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So kudos to what you're saying, but they're not going to agree with you saying. You see what I'm saying? Oh, she's just saying that because she on his podcast, that's her husband, that's this and that. I want you to have different agreements with that, because some things that you can say, I'm going to disagree with it. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it's going to be to like. Men, we just going to think as, we need the most flyest car. We need the most flyest pair of shoes or something like that. Jewelry, you know, let's say jewelry. We need the most nicest jewelry and stuff like that, right? Jewelry never went nowhere. Astroworld left.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Jewelry, a theme park left.
Yeah.
Okay? Stuff that holds people is what leaves. Materialistic things that catches millions is what stays.
Right.
Because the stuff that catches millions are the stuff that was prepared for speed bumps. Astroworld wasn't prepared for a speed bump. You see what I'm talking about?
Right.
You get my drift what I'm saying? You have to prepare yourself. I have to literally look at myself like Frosted Flakes. I've been eating that shit since we was an infant, and it never went nowhere because it's prepared for a speed bump. So anytime it goes through a speed bump, well, Mr. Whoever Kellogg's, the Frost, you know, Kellogg's on it. You know, you owe us $100 million. No problem. Whatever it takes to keep my company open. But these companies that's all flashy and stuff, right? That is all over the world. It's so flashy. Whatever, no, Astroworld is shut down.
Who would know?
You see what I'm talking about?
Right.
That's the catch. The smallest things in life is what holds the most. That's what holds the most, man. That's what holds the most. When do y'all ever see a damn Dollar Tree go out of business? But you quick to see certain HEBs go out of business.
Right.
That's a dangerous part of success.
JCPenney's.
Because those people are prepared for speed bumps, and that's the reason why they are multi-billionaires.
Right.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yep.
You got the fancy things, is that what takes everything away, so they skipped it. They didn't go through a trial. You look at Gucci and Louis Vuitton, right? Gucci and Louis Vuitton never owned an ugly piece of item from the time they started. So they just stepped up and went to the richest style in the beginning. You see what I'm saying? But now Gucci in trouble with certain color.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now JCPenney is shut down.
Right.
Certain things. Now people don't want to wear Levi's because Levi didn't keep up with H&M clothing line.
Right.
H&M is cheaper than Levi. You see what I'm saying? Levi kept this same style going on because it got so comfortable until certain color people buying it. You didn't get comfortable until, why don't you make your clothing urban? Why don't you make it for around the world? You didn't do that Tommy Hilfiger. You get what I'm talking about now? You didn't do that Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah.
You didn't do that Michael Kors.
Right.
You didn't do that because you skipped that speed bump. You didn't get it. You didn't understand that, you know, Tommy, hey man, we really like your brand, but why you don't make clothes that fit certain people? I don't want that generic color in my clothing. Okay, but then you're not prepared for a speed bump because it's about to happen, bro.
Right.
And it happened. That's success, y'all, what you need in life. Whatever you want to do, make your shit opportunity equal for everybody. It don't matter what you're doing. Like what I'm doing, I'm speaking for every culture. You see what I'm saying? I'm speaking for every single culture. That's what we're doing.
Right.
And that's exactly what's gonna keep carrying on. But if y'all like this topic today, make sure y'all subscribe to this channel and make sure y'all turn y'all bells on so when I drop another nice alerted video for you guys, make sure y'all are very, very tuned in, y'all, because this is DJ The Realest. We're gonna bring y'all nothing but the realest on this podcast. I know it's been a while since I dropped, but I don't like to drop retarded, stupid stuff. Make it make sense. And I'm leaving y'all with a slogan, y'all. You only gotta be right once. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.